I'm gonna sneeze. Bless me. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about my experience of tapering off steroids and introducing cyclosporine. So I got asked in one of my videos in the comment section why I'm on cyclosporine. So I wanted to take today's video to basically explain that. Around 2 years ago, I experienced a second relapse, and it was my second one in a year. Since I'd got diagnosed, and he and my doctor had basically decided that steroids was not working. And by that point, we had to introduce something called a second line agent. So the second line agent was either cyclosporine or the other one, I think it's called cyclosporine or something like that. I've probably really butchered that name, but that's the other option. But in the end, we decided to go with cyclosporine because the other one apparently affects your fertility, so I really did not want that. But from then on, I think I was on about 15 or 20 milligrams of prednisolone, and the plan was to introduce cyclosporine, and at the time I think I got put on 175 milligrams per day. And over the course of 6 months, I then started tapering off steroids, and then hopefully I would just be reliant on cyclosporine. We were hoping that basically I would do really well on tapering off the steroids and introducing the cyclosporine into my system. So I actually came off steroids completely last May, and I do actually have a vlog of that day, and it was honestly the best day ever because I got told that I no longer had to take steroids because obviously the cyclosporine had kicked in, it was working, and I had had bloods done, I had my weight and my blood pressure checked, and everything seemed to be fine. So that was 2 years ago, and it's now 2 years on. I'm still on cyclosporine, as you guys know. So I got told that I would be on cyclosporine for a minimum of 2 years. Now, me filming this video today, it has been 2 years, and I don't know what's going to happen next, and I have pre-filmed this video, so I do have hospital appointments coming up. So if anything changes, obviously it will be posted on this YouTube channel, but for now I am taking 200 milligrams of cyclosporine per day. Now, I don't know when I'm going to discontinue this medication. Obviously it has to be a slow process, and I have to be weaned off the medication. You can't just suddenly stop the medication because you're gonna screw your body over if you do that. I know though that if this cyclosporine didn't work, then obviously there would be an alternative way to get into remission, but honestly I can't remember what my doctor said. But at the time, I was just praying that this cyclosporine would work, and obviously it has, and it's worked really well for me. The main side effects that I have found from cyclosporine, really, there's hardly been any. So one thing is hair growth, which I really do not mind at all. Everyone loves a bit of hair growth, especially after losing all of your hair from steroids. I'm gonna try and find a photo of how my hair used to look about 2 or 3 years ago, and oh my god, it was dreadful. It was so limp, so lifeless, and all because of steroids. Woo! But since I've gone on cyclosporine, I have got my hair back. I don't know whether I would have got my hair back if I wasn't on the cyclosporine, but that's something that I'll never know. Obviously, I've got very wavy hair, but it's made it very thick, and I don't know whether it's made it more wavy. I'm not sure. Another side effect that I found is my nails grow like there's no tomorrow. I cut my nails yesterday. Right, these are my nails now, and I cut them yesterday. I guarantee you by this time next week, they're going to be really long again. And I mean, I guess it's not a bad thing if you're trying to grow your nails out, but it can get really frustrating when you've literally just cut them. Another main thing to talk about with cyclosporine is your immunity. Cyclosporine is an immunosuppressant, which basically means it wipes out your immune system completely. Because obviously with nephrotic syndrome, and with it being an autoimmune disease is when your immune system fights itself. So in a sense, it doesn't work. And what cyclosporine tries to do, because it is an immunosuppressant, it tries to suppress the immune system so that you don't have one, basically. So I guess that kind of sucks. But I mean, if it makes you better in the long run, then great. What I found is you do have to be really careful. I remember when I was living back in London, at the moment, obviously, when I'm filming this, we're in lockdown. So I am back at my dad's flat. But when I did live back in London last year, I was at the train station and I was just walking with my boyfriend. We were having nice chats. He came to pick me up from the station and a guy in front of me sneezed. And because of the direction of the wind, he did not cover his face. A, that is disgusting anyway, and B, cover your face. And because of the direction of the wind, his bacteria, let's call it, flew backwards and obviously landed on me and my boyfriend. Now, following this, I got really poorly because obviously he had spread his germs to me and my immune system was not there. It was nowhere to be seen, obviously because of cyclosporine, and I got a really, really bad cold, which kind of sucked because I was auditioning at the time and I needed my voice, I needed to be well, and it just sucked. Then on the other hand, my boyfriend was completely fine. So I would say just take a little bit of care when you are around poorly people. So this is the box that it comes in, and I have the Neural 100 milligram tablets, but I need to take 200 milligrams, so I take 2 of these per day. So in the pack, they come in these really long strips of about 5, is that 5? 1, 2, 3, yes, 5. So what you can do is you can just tear it off and you will get 1. So what I do is I take 1 of these in the morning, and you don't need to eat it with food. There's nothing in the packet that says you need to eat it with anything, but I just like to take it when I've had my breakfast so that I just remember. And then to remember in the evening, I will set myself an alarm at about 9, 9:30, just to remind me to take it, because to be honest, sometimes I do forget. So then obviously 2 of these equals 200 milligrams. Overall, I'm not sure what's going to happen with my cyclosporine journey, but I will try and document as much of it as I can on this channel because I know that other people are on the same journey as me, and it is really important to just talk about these things as well. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, then please do not forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so that you are notified every single time that I upload a video. I'm also on Instagram as Jasmine's Journey, where I regularly upload a pigeon, where I regularly upload what I'm eating that day and just overall positivity posts. I hope to see you guys next week and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye!